What is going on, my Ab Tribe? I am your chosen or abnormal chosen 144, and I am here to talk to my Ab Tribe and or the non about bullying, modern day bullying that is, and how the situation can be reversed on the bully, and how funny it is when the situation is reversed on the bully, because that pisses them off when they cannot get their way. And anyway, I had uploaded some content in regard to some modern day bullying that I have been experiencing within the workplace. And two of my co-workers got cussed out by me because they revealed some characters that they did not want me to see, but I've seen anyway on several of occasions, not just this particular day, but I've seen their true characters on several of occasions, but I chose to ignore it. For the simple fact that we are supposed to be a team and we all work together. So I did not want to push the issue in regard to this modern day bullying. Anyway, the situation got reversed on the bullies when they called the supervisor on me because I was snapping out and slamming the motherfucking dryer doors because I was pissed off. Anyway, I don't know Spanish, poquito español, and the male whom called the supervisor was talking to them in Spanish away from me because I was still addressing the female. And whatever they told them in Spanish, I guess they thought that I was going to get in trouble. Anyway, this particular supervisor and I had a long talk in regard to the male in question because I alleged that this particular person loves to joke around and loves to just do goofy ass motherfucking shit that bullies do. Anyway, the situation did not work in favor of the bullies, and it actually worked in my favor. What people fail to realize, and what I keep on telling people, is I am divinely favored. The spiritual realm has a huge interest in my life, and they are not going to allow anything to happen to me, especially if I am not in fault in the situation. They have my back, front and back, so they're definitely not going to let anything happen to me. Anyway, when I told the supervisor, well, shit, first of all, before I even talked to the supervisor, they were like, no, when I was explaining to the supervisor what happened, they basically said the male's name, and I was like, yeah, pretty much him and the female were pretty much laughing at me this particular evening. But it didn't just start at the washing machines. It started when, oops, sorry you guys, it started when they were ironing, and that's when they were doing all the laughing and stuff. But I checked them during the washing, I checked them while they were standing by the washing machines because they had already got done ironing. At this point, they were unloading the washing machine and talking about me behind my back. And something told me to turn around at the moment that I turned around, and that's when I seen the female side-eyeing me, and she was laughing, and then the male side-eyed me, and he started laughing, and that's when I stopped doing what I was doing, and I went over there and I checked their asses, and then I started slamming shit and cussing and doing whatever else I was doing that particular evening. Anyway, now that the situation has reversed on the bullies, they have the chutzpah to walk around with an attitude towards me, mainly the male in question, and I find it extra motherfucking funny. Now, mind you guys, I had my regular days off work plus some additional days because there was not an abundance of work to be done. So I had at least about 4 days off of work. So that meant I did not have to work with them, nor did they have to work with me. So what a relief to all parties that we don't have to see each other. Now, I went back to work yesterday after that small hiatus, and everyone seemed like they were pretty much happy to see me. Quite frankly, I wouldn't give a fuck if they weren't, but they seemed like they were quite happy to see me, aside from the male in question. Now, this bitch is walking around slamming motherfucking washer and dryer doors, huffing and puffing. doing all this goofy, childish ass bullshit, passively letting me know that basically their aggression and anger and whatever else, their feelings and emotions or whatever else they have going on is towards me. That's the reason why they're slamming doors, huffing and puffing and doing all this bullshit, is because of me. And I started to get in my feelings about it, and I started saying some stuff like, you know, I frankly don't give a fuck that you are huffing and puffing, slamming doors and doing all of this stuff to let me know that your aggression is towards me. And I caught myself, and I'm like, you know what? Don't give this son of a bitch any motherfucking any of your power because of their frustrations in regard to you. They are upset because the situation backfired on their asses and they ended up getting in trouble and you did not. That is not your problem, and don't allow that to be your motherfucking problem. Don't take on any of these people's energies that have to do with you because they have particular feelings about you because of some shit that they caused. Y'all started this motherfucking bullshit. I didn't. I don't punch into work standing around talking about motherfucking people. I have a job. Well, shit, I have several jobs to do. And I have a life. And my life does not include talking about, well, shit, I'll talk about a motherfucker real quick. But my life regarding work does not consist of coming there to talk about people. First of all, I'm not trying to lower my vibrations. I'm trying to raise my vibrations. And standing around talking about a motherfucker is not going to get my vibrations to where they want to be. And trust me, I can say a lot about both of them, especially the male that's in question, because he looks like a Hispanic Shrek, to be quite honest with you. And I would tell that to his motherfucking face if we have another altercation. You look like the Hispanic Shrek while you want to talk about some damn body. But it's really, really funny to me that the bullies have the nerve or the chutzpah to walk around with an attitude when shit does not go their way. If anything, I should be the one that's walking around with an attitude. I should be the one that's not happy to see you motherfuckers because y'all were the ones talking about me. I wasn't talking about y'all. Y'all just did not think that I was going to catch you motherfuckers, more or less say anything about it, because I have not said anything about it the other few times that you motherfuckers talked about me and I seen you guys doing it. Now, I'm going to give y'all an example of the male in question's character and how shady this motherfucker is. Now, there is a young lady, a melanin. She's a African-American young lady who cleans rooms as well. Now, I don't know what happened prior to me starting there with the parties in question, but I just know that this young lady, I was working a shoot, I was separating the sheets from the towels this particular day. I wasn't there no more than a week and this person revealed their true character and I seen it. Now, the young lady came into the laundry room to grab some towels. She went over to the towel section, her back is turned, she's grabbing towels, and the male, the bully, stopped doing his job, and which was, I think he was loading or unloading the washing machines. He stopped doing his job, ran over to the supervisor the supervisor that's involved with our situation. He ran over to that supervisor. I'm assuming that they have somewhat of a good relationship because, you know, they all been working there a long time prior to me starting and whatever else the case may be. But this supervisor also don't play the game, because when you modern day bully someone, they have to report this bullshit or they have to report any incidents that happen amongst co-workers. Anyway, this punk ass bitch stopped his job, ran over to this particular supervisor, told them something in Spanish, and then that particular supervisor told that young lady that you can't grab this many towels and whatever else the case may be. So the young lady was like, why can't I? And it turned into a whole big issue because this punk ass bitch, the bully, stopped doing his job, left his position, ran over to the supervisor and told the supervisor something about this young lady grabbing X amount of towels, and this young lady and the supervisor had some words with each other. And I remember her saying, I don't give a fuck who you tell, blah, 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 blah. I mean, she was snapping the fuck off. And this all happened because of the male bully, the one that thought they was going to continue fucking with me until I set some boundaries. And this gives you an example of this person's character. Obviously, this person has been the bully all along in a lot of situations, and maybe this is why this particular job was a revolving door until I came along and stayed, because no one else stayed. For one, the work is a little bit much. I mean, the pay is okay, but you know, for the work that y'all want a person to do, you know, it is, yeah, there's quite a bit of work for the little bit of money that y'all want to pay out. And then it seems like they don't want to hire any more individuals. They keep revolving work amongst the workers that they already have, which is fine. That's okay. But y'all know that there needs to be more people working this particular job. And the shit, anyway, that I'm not even going to get into all that. But my whole thing is this: the bully in question, and how they have the chutzpah to walk around with the motherfucking attitude because the whole situation has been reversed back on them. My whole thing is, I did not tell you motherfuckers to reveal your true colors to me. The true colors that y'all did not want me to see. The true colors that God allowed me to see. He had me turn my back around on several of occasions while y'all were talking about me and other people. He had me see this. He had me see this on several of occasions, but I chose not to believe it. I believed it to a degree, but as I said earlier, because of the fact that we're supposed to be a team and this is a work environment, and you know, we're all supposed to be working together, I chose to ignore a lot of the red flags that the spiritual realm allowed me to see. And so, in lack of better words, my thing, my abnormals is, how can I say it? We're not cast from society, but we have been outcast for various reasons. And not all of those reasons are bad reasons. God does not want us to follow the crowd, because the crowd can get you into a lot of trouble. He wants us to take our own path in regard to him, us, in general. That's why he made us not to fit in. He made us to stand out. And though it is a hard life, it is a very hard life. I wouldn't have it any other way. We can take control of situations where we have been bullied or are being bullied. We don't have to tolerate it. I'm not tolerating it, as you all can see. Well, you can't see, but you can hear that I'm not tolerating it. I'm tired of it. Boundaries can be set with these particular individuals. It's just a matter of not being afraid to take a stance against these people. Bullies are nothing but huge narcissists that have nothing better to do but suck the energies from the empath, the people that they can't stand, the light that they absolutely cannot stand. I cannot help it that Source created me to be this particular light that he has created me to be. I absolutely love when my spirit upsets people's demons. My abnormals, our spirits are upsetting these people's demons. And that is not our problems, that they have issues with us. That's not our issue, nor are we going to take on their feelings, their emotions, and their issues in regard to us. We are not going to do that any motherfucking more. Oh, sorry you guys, that was chapstick. I got a little bit too passionate and I put on a little bit too much chapstick. But anyway, we're not going to take that anymore because we're sick and tired of it. We've already been outcast by you motherfuckers, and now y'all want to stand around and bully us and just stump us down to the ground like we aren't human. We are humans. We have feelings, and a lot of us are going to protect our motherfucking feelings. And if we have to take it there in regard to getting some authorities involved and whatever else the case may be, in order to let it be known that we are not going to tolerate this shit anymore in regard to being bullied. And if we have to, we will go the mile in order to let it be known that we are not going to tolerate this. And if that means your ass is going to jail, or if that means that you're going to get disciplined in some form of fashion, then so be it. And if you have an attitude or an issue in regard to something that you caused towards me, then that is your motherfucking issue and not mine. Anyway, my abnormals, do not be afraid to stand up for yourself. Know that the spiritual realm has our back, and know that you are beyond protected. So if you have to take it there with these bullies, take it there. They're nothing but some big ass punk ass narcissists that have nothing better to do aside from bully someone else because they feel a particular way about them damn selves. This has nothing to do with us, my abnormals. This has to do with the narcissist, the bully. This has to do with their insides and shit that they have to deal with in regards to themselves. We're not picking up that energy. That's what we're not going to do. Anyway, you guys, I am going to get dressed for work. We'll see what happens today if I work amongst sides with the bully. I did work with the female. They're walking around with their head all up, probably rolling their eyes at me behind my back and whatever else. I don't give a fuck. I'm not picking up y'all energy, and I would tell y'all that to y'all motherfucking face. I'm not picking up y'all sour ass energy that y'all have towards me because y'all started some bullshit. This is something that y'all have to deal with, not me. I come to work every day happy, high vibrational, playing my music and doing whatever I need to do. And when I work with you motherfuckers, I only have to work with y'all for about a good half an hour or so until y'all are gone. And I pretty much have the night to my motherfucking self. Unless I'm working amongst with some other co-workers that are cleaning rooms. Either way it goes, I don't have to work with them motherfuckers at a certain time. So I'm glad of that. But don't tolerate it, my abnormals. You don't have to. And the only thing that I can say is, if you are tolerating it, you are allowing yourselves to be bullied. You don't have to allow yourselves to be bullied by anybody. Take a stance against these motherfuckers. They're not going to do anything to you. Bullies are some big ass punks. They're not going to bother you. Take that stance. All right, you guys, namaste.